Hey everyone, getting all level X11 here with part 2 of the SableLock versus Arceus match. SableLock just used Judge. We both just shuffled our decks. I'll just do a little more shuffling to show that I didn't cheat or anything. Cut. Shuffle. Cut. Draw 4. Draw 4. Okay. Bronzong G on the bench. And I will use Garchomp Seal Alexis Dragon Rush. Discard 2 energy attached to Garchomp. This attack, choose one of your opponent's Pokemon. This attack does 80 damage to that Pokemon. I'll knock out the colorless Arceus on the bench. So that's a prize for SableLock. And Arceus turn. Draw. Not cool. Colorless, double colorless to Arceus, Water Arceus. Now Volkner's Philosophy, discarding a call energy. Again, draw till I have 6, I have 2, so 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hoping for the colorless Arceus, but it didn't come. So already attached. I'm going to go ahead and use Fast Wave with Omniscient. Fast Wave for 50. And SableLock's turn. Draw. Play a Sableye on the bench. Surprising, that's the first Sableye of the game. I will attach a Dark Energy to Garchomp. Yeah, Dark Energy to Garchomp. And I will Cyrus's Initiative. Flip 2 coins. If either of them is heads, choose one card, or if either of them is heads, look at your opponent's hand. For each heads you got, choose one card from their hand and put them on the bottom of their deck in any order. So, 1 heads. Only 1 heads. So, you look at the Arceus hand and you choose one card and put it on the bottom. Wow. We'll put the double colorless energy on the bottom, I guess. I mean, there's not much you could have done with that hand. And there's nothing else I can do, unfortunately. Not a great hand. I guess I'll retreat. Bring up Sableye and Impersonate. I search my deck for a supporter, discard it, and use the effect of that supporter as the effect of the attack. I will get a Pokemon Collector. It lets me search my deck for 3 basic Pokemon and they go to my hand. Get a Crobat G, a Honchkrow G, and a Murkrow from the Supreme Victors. And they all go to my hand. Sableye active. Honchkrow, Murkrow, and Crobat. So Arceus turn. Draw for the turn. Okay. Let's see. knock it out, but I'll have to discard energy probably. I will attach a Psychic to the Psychic Arceus. And should I lay it down? They already all have double. Okay, they already have double weakness, so there's no point in laying down Lucario GL. I'll Professor Oak's New Theory. Shuffle my hand in and draw 6. Cut. And draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unknown Q. Quick the active Arceus. Lay down a colorless Arceus. And I will retreat the active Arceus, bring up colorless Arceus, and I will bring up a double colorless from the Arceus level X, and I will bring up a, I don't know why I retreated, oh well, bring up a Psychic Arceus from the Psychic, or Psychic Energy from the Psychic Arceus, and I will use Sky Spear. Choose one of my opponent's Pokemon. This deck does 80 damage to that Pokemon, and all the energy attached to Arceus goes to the Lost Zone. So a double colorless and a Psychic Energy are going to the Lost Zone. And I'm going to do it to Garchomp, so that's a knockout. It's almost like a Dragon Rush, but the discarding is worse because it goes to the Lost Zone. And it's all the energy, not just 2. So SableLock's turn. Draw. Put down a Honchkrow G. Put down a Crobat. Use its Pokepower Flash Bite. Put 10 damage on any of the opponent's Pokemon. Put it on the active Arceus. Put down Murkrow. Aaron's Collection. Search your discard for up to 2 in any combination of Pokemon SP and Basic Energy and put them in your hand. I'm going to get Garchomp C and Garchomp C level X into my hand. And I'm going to impersonate for a, where'd it go? Pokemon Collector. Search out 3 basic Pokemon and put them in my hand. Grab an Uxie. Unknown Q. And guess I'll grab a Sableye. No, I'm just gonna get Uxie and Unknown Q. And that's the end of my turn. Draw for Arceus. Attach a double colorless to the Arceus. Beginning door. Search an Arceus out of my deck. I'll get the Arceus level X. Level up the active Arceus. And let's see, what can I do? I don't really want to discard energy, but it happens. Ultimate Zone of Fire Energy to my active Arceus, and I'll use the Fire Arceus' Bright Flame. I flip a coin. If tails, discard 2 energy attached to Arceus. Heads. So no energy is discarded, and it does 80 damage. Knockout on Sableye. Prize for Arceus. I'll bring up Crobat G because it has a free retreat. Draw. I'll put down Unknown Q. I will Poketurn Crobat. Poketurn is return 1 if your Pokemon SP and all cards attached to it to your hand. So I bring back Crobat. bring Unknown Q active because it has free retreat. Put down the Crobat again, Flashbite the active, which puts 10 damage. I will Poketurn the Crobat again, 10 more, Flashbite on the Arceus. Cyrus's initiative, flip 2 coins. If either are heads, like your opponent's hand, just put 1 card on the bottom for each heads. That's a heads, yeah, you can see it. And another heads. So 2 cards from the Arceus go to the bottom. Put a Flower Shop Lady on the bottom, and put the Water Energy on the bottom. So that was a good Cyrus initiative. I don't know what to do. Guess I will. No. I already retreated? No, I Poke-turned. I'll retreat. This stinks. I'll put an Uxie down, set up for draw. Set up is draw until I have 7 cards in my hand. I have 2. Draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'll attach a special dark to Murkrow. Retreat Unknown Q and bring up Crobat. Actually, no, I'm going to bring up Uxie. And then I will use Quick to Quick Uxie. And that ends my turn. So I will draw for Arceus. So to knock it out again, I will need 70 damage. It's too bad I don't have Lucario in play. That would help. I think I will actually use Sky Spear. Choose one of their Pokemon does 80 and Lost Zone all the energy. I'm gonna knock out the Murkrow. So prize for Arceus. That's the end of the turn. SableLock. Draw. Which is not looking good. So there's plenty of energy to do damage. I will attach a double colorless to Uxie. Put a Garchomp on the bench. Put another Honchkrow on the bench. Poke-turn Crobat. Put 10 damage on the active Arceus. And I'm going to have to stop the video here. And there's going to be a part 3. King Overlord 11 out.